What is good, friends, and welcome back. It's been a while since I did a officer review. So without any further ado, we're going to talk about Rapier. He is the latest, one of the latest officer to be released since the version 9.0. He is a tank specialist and he's awesome for the light tank. So if you friends are looking for the ultimate officer without having to spend a fortune at the exclusive lounge, look no further. Rapier, he is the man. So before we do any testing, let's awaken this officer right now. Even though I've been playing this game for almost 3 years, maybe now 3 years, awakening an officer never gets old. It's always really exciting. Statues are hard to get, and when you reach your objective, you are really happy. So without wasting any moment, let's kick off this test with a benchmark. We're going to set the baseline. We will use War Machine and we will use Winter Huntsman, two decent Gen 1 officer. And let's see how they do against Lady Justice and Winter Huntsman. And keep in mind, friends, there is no officer training in all of those testing, only officers. Alright, not too shabby. I lost 8 troops, so 24 reserves. And let's see the battle report. Alright, I killed 102, lost 24 reserves. You see the skill damage and all that good stuff. While my troops are training, let's review his skills one by one to realize how strong he is, at least on paper. His first skill, the tactical one, Show of Force, deals skill damage to an enemy troop, 1500, if this officer is in a tank or helicopter troop. Its normal attack critical strike rate is also increased by 20% for 8 seconds. He got a baseline of critical strike hit rate, and this skill, once it's awakened, it will increase by an additional 20%, which is not bad at all. First passive skill, Tactical Mobility. It's an offense type skill, increases the firepower of this officer's tank and helicopters by 30%. If this officer is in a light tank troop, its firepower is increased by an extra 20%. If you pick this officer for your light tank, you have a 50% increase of firepower. Friends, this is the highest so far. It's even higher than some exclusive launch officer, and he is only a Gen 3, like he's a free officer. This is crazy. We're reaching that level of strength close to those bistro officers. His second passive skill, Meld into Shadows, a special type skill. Normal attacks launched by this officer's troop deals 15% extra damage and have a 20% chance of being a critical strike, dealing 150% damage. That 15 extra damage, pretty standard for this type of officer, but the 20% chance of being a critical strike, this is where it gets interesting. When you stack this skill with his tactical skills, you get a 40% chance to land a critical strike, dealing 150% damage. Friends, this is the highest I've seen so far. So highest firepower and highest critical strike rate. I'm telling you, he is the man. But wait, there is more. His last passive skill, Animosity. Offense type skill. Whenever this officer's tank or helicopter troop lands a critical strike, it gains a 5% bonus to damage for 8 seconds. Can stack up to 5 times. 5 times 5, 25. So 25% damage bonus. On top of it, when it reaches max stacks, their troop deals additional skill damage whenever they land a critical strike. On top of it, you have a 400 damage coefficient, and this can be triggered once every 4 seconds. Friends, do we agree that this hero is freaking amazing? I mean, he stacks critical hit rate with damage and firepower. He is so close to being an exclusive officer. Stay tuned, there's more testing to come. We will compare it with the most popular officer. Stand by. Now that my units are fully trained, let's resume the testing. This round we will try Lady Justice and Valkyrie. The test subject have Lady Justice and Winter Huntsman. A lot of penetration going on. So we're going to maintain the same standard. We're going to keep the test subject will stick with this officer pairing. So the battle is done. I'm going to train. I lost 9 units, 27 reserves. I was expecting a better performance from this officer pairing, to be honest. War Machine and Winter Huntsman did a little bit better. This time, let's try Rapier and Lady Justice. That may be interesting, so let's go. A lot of penetration still. I feel like I did better this time. The battle report will show everything. I will train. Oh, yep. So I only lost 7 units this time. I lost 9 units with the previous pairing. Now I lost only 7. So a better performance, less damage suffered, more damage dealt. That makes sense. Okay, let's try now Rapier and Valkyrie. It looks about the same. So let's see the results. And before that, I'm gonna train. Oh, still 7 unit loss. So about the same, yeah, exactly the same performance in terms of loss. Less damage suffered, I believe. Now let's try Rapier and Torn Countess. I want to throw in a defensive or protection officer this time. As you know, the light tank doesn't have a lot of HP, so maybe a protection officer will give better result. Oh, it did, eh? Oh, I barely lost anything. Only lost 5 units this time, 15 reserves. A little bit less damage suffered. Still plenty of damage dealt, and keep in mind that because of the critical hit strike, that is random. It's not a set number. There's always a probability of doing better or doing worse. This time it played for me. Now let's try Professor Payne and Lord of Order. So far the best combo, and keep in mind there is no officer training. Ooh, I feel like I did better. That went so quick. I lost 5 units still. So exactly the same performance. I suffer a little bit more damage. That's to be expected since I don't have the same amount of protection. So there you have it, friend. There you have it. Pretty interesting. So the test result, you will see the result there from the best to the worst. War Machine and Winter Huntsman, not too bad. Like I said, even if they are Gen 1 officers, they are still out there. They stood the test of time. And as for Rapier and Torn, so far it's the best combo. A little bit of protection goes a long way. Friends, if you like this test video, those tests, do you want to see more? Maybe I forgot some officer, maybe Golden Eagle. We could do another testing, or maybe test this unit with those officer against different kind of troop like helicopters and see what's up. So if you like this content, please give me a thumbs up, a like, comment what would you want to see in my next video. Stay tuned and have a great day.